Good morning, students. We are back with our English subject and with our fourth chapter, and the name of our fourth chapter is the water cycle, and hope you are ready with your book. It's time for our poem. Water cycle is your poem, and let's read the poem first and then understand the meaning behind the poem lines. And the first, let's start our reading. Yes, the water cycle. Have you opened your book, children? Yes, the water cycle by Helen H. Moore. I am reading the poet name, which is Down. Okay. Yes, and what is this box? Let's see this question. Do you know how does it rain? So let's find this question's answer. This in the box with the question. The answer is in the poem. When I was young, I used to think that water came from the kitchen sink, but now I am older and I know that water comes from rain and snow. It stays there waiting in the sky, in clouds above a world so high, and when it falls it flows along and splashes out a watery song. As each raindrop is joined by more and rushes to the ocean shore, or to lake, a brook, a stream, from which it rises just like steam. But while it's down here, what do you think? Some does go to the kitchen sink. So this is the way we have read our poem. Hope you have understood my reading, and let's see the explanation of each line of the poem. When I was young. So here the poet is telling us that when she was young, she used to think what she used to think, children, क्या सोचती थी जब वो छोटी थी? That water came from the kitchen sink. उनकी सोच जैसे वो छोटी हैं, जैसे आप छोटे हो, आप शायद अब जानते होगे, जानने लग गए होगे, बट नहीं जानते हो तो इस पोएम से जान लोगे कि किचन सिंक से जब हम छोटे होते हैं तो हमें लगता है कि जहाँ से पानी आ रहा है नल से, किचन के सिंक पे जो नल लगा हुआ है वहीं से पानी आता है. हमें और कुछ नॉलेज ही नहीं होता है, कुछ हमें समझ ही नहीं होती कि ये पानी और कहाँ से आता होगा जो डायरेक्टली टैप से हम सोचेंगे टैप से आ रहा है. बट जैसे जैसे हम बड़े हो जाते हैं, पोएट की थर्ड लाइन है पोएम की, आई एम ओल्डर आई नो, उनको फ़ौरन मालूम पड़ गया जैसे वो बड़ी होती गई, दैट वाटर कम्स फ्रॉम रेन एंड स्नो. उनको पता चल गया कि पानी जो है बारिश और स्नोफॉल से होता है. इट स्टेज देयर वेटिंग इन द स्काई, और वो कहाँ पर ठहरा रहता है, पानी आपका कहाँ पर ठहरा रहता है कि इन क्लाउड्स अबव आ वर्ल्ड सो हाई, पानी हमारा क्लाउड्स में ठहरा रहता है. ओके चिल्ड्रन. और ये रेन तो बारिश हुई, स्नो मतलब आपके जो स्नोफॉल आपने इंडिया में तो नहीं देखेंगे, इंडिया में आप कहीं कहीं जगह पे मिल जाएगा, हिल स्टेशन पे. ओके जो आपका विंटर सीजन होता है तभी स्नोफॉल होता है, वाइट कलर का. इफ़ यू रिमेंबर in the movies you might have seen, those who have not seen practically or with your eyes. Okay, in clouds above a world so high, कहाँ पर ठहरा रहता है पानी? क्लाउड्स में. एंड व्हेन इट फॉल्स, और जब वो गिरता है बादलों में से जब पानी गिरता है, इट फ्लोज अलॉन्ग, कहाँ पर फ्लो होता है? एंड स्प्लैशेस, वो नीचे ज़मीन पे गिरता है, और आपको स्प्लैश का साउंड जो वॉइस है, नॉइज़ है, जो भी साउंड होता है जब बारिश गिरती है, स्प्लैशेस की साउंड की, वो वाटरी सॉन्ग जैसा लगता है. वो जो बारिश गिर रही है ज़मीन पर, वो पोएट ने कैसे उसको कंपेयर किया है? इट इज़ साउंडिंग लाइक अ वाटरी सॉन्ग. उनको एक सॉन्ग सुनाई देता है जैसे जैसे बारिश गिरती है. एज ईच रेन ड्रॉप इज़ जॉइंड बाय मोर, और जैसे जैसे एक के बाद एक बूंदें एक के ऊपर एक गिरती रहती हैं, एंड रशेस टू द ओशन शोर, और जब बहुत सारी बूंदें गिरती रहती हैं तो वो कहाँ पर बहने लगती है? रशेस मतलब एकदम झटके से जब आपका पानी बहता है तो वो कहाँ पर बहता है आपका बारिश का पानी? जो ओशन शोर पे जाता है, जो समंदर का किनारा है, पहले वहाँ जाएगा फिर समंदर के अंदर जाएगा, तो शोर पे पहले जाता है, फिर लेक में जाता है, लेक्स आर मैन मेड एज वेल एज नेचुरल, जहाँ पर पानी हार्वेस्ट होता है आपका। ब्रूक अ स्मॉल रिवर, और स्ट्रीम ये भी स्मॉल रिवर है, ओके। और ये ब्रूक जो है, ब्रूक यू कैन पास ओवर इट विथ योर फुट, यू कैन have your normal walking in the brook. Some brooks are deep, but there is a difference you can see, and streams you will find shallow and deep water in the streams, okay children, from which it rises just like steam. और जब ये पानी इनमें आके ठहरता है, ओशन शोर पे आता है, लेक में आता है, ब्रूक और स्ट्रीम में जब पानी आके ठहर जाता है, स्टेज ओवर देयर, तो यहाँ पर जो पानी ठहरा हुआ है ये क्या होता है, पानी से ये धूप में ये पानी बॉयल हो जाता है, होते रहता है धूप में जितना जब भी सन रेज पड़ती हैं। और ये जो बॉइल्ड वाटर है, जब आप घर में भी पानी मम्मी जब बॉईल करती हैं तो भाप उड़ती है ना, भाप आती है, आप थोड़ा गर्म पानी पे हाथ भी डालोगे तो आपका हाथ पे थोड़ा मॉइस्ट आ जाएगा, पानी जैसा आ जाएगा, थोड़ी देर बाद वो पानी भी टपकने लगेगा आपके हाथ से। तो आपका पानी जो है गर्म से या गर्माई से या हीट से वो वाटर वेपर बन जाता है, और उसको हम स्टीम भी बोलते हैं, वाटर वेपर भी बोलते हैं, और हिंदी में भाप बोलते हैं, ओके। बट वाइल इट्स डाउन ईयर, और जब वो नीचे गिरता है ज़मीन पर तो क्या होता है चिल्ड्रन, सी दिस केयरफुली, दिस लास्ट 3 लाइन्स, व्हाट डू यू थिंक, आप क्या समझे इससे, जब पानी गिरता है तो सम डज गो टू द किचन सिंक, और वो किचन सिंक में डायरेक्टली जाता है, जहाँ से कहाँ से, लेक से जाता है, और आप उस पानी को यूज़ करते हैं बहुत सारी चीज़ें धोने में। सो दिस इज़ द अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ द पोएम। लेट्स डिस्कस आवर questionnaires. First we'll read our vocabulary which is there on top of this page in the box, okay children. See, the first vocabulary is your brook, it's a name of a thing, so it's your noun, part of speech, a small river. Shore, it's again a name of a place, so it's your noun, land along the edge of the sea or ocean. Sink, it's a noun, again it's a name of a thing, or place, you can say a place or a thing in a kitchen, a large container in the kitchen with taps to supply water used to wash dishes. Snow, it's a noun, a small soft pieces of frozen water that fall from the sky in cold weather. Then splashes, splashes is your verb action, when it is come down, it's having a sound effect, okay. So it is of liquid, sound of a liquid, falls noisily on a surface. Steam, it's a name of something, the hot gas that water change into when it boils. Have you understood all this reading of my vocabulary, children? Hope so. A little more of the poem. Answer the following questions. 1. What did the poet think when she was young? जब पोएट आपकी छोटी थी, आपके जैसी, तो क्या वो उनका सोच था कि पानी कहाँ से आ रहा है? She used to think that the पानी is coming directly in the tap which is there on the sink in the kitchen. 2. Where does the water stay according to the poet? पानी हमारा कहाँ पर stay होता है? Okay, it's on the area that is in the clouds, and it stays over there, and it has over there some, you have might have your science teacher might have explained to you, and some geographical changes takes place, and then it comes down, okay. Then the third question, what do you understand by a watery song? So this is a poem's explanation of the word splash, and watery song is being used to describe the sound of your splash, that the water when it falls on the ground. 4. What do the raindrops rush to? No, where do the raindrops rush to? So your raindrops, when it falls on top of each other, and when it is in full force from the sky, it also rushes from the ground in full force, and it enters into your ocean or wherever the places where they are harvested. So, where do the raindrop rush to? To the ocean shore, to the river, to the brook or to the stream. Okay, children. What do you think is the meaning of the first 4 lines? First 4 lines ki meaning we have got it in our explanation of the poem. That is, in first 2 lines the poet says that when she was young, she used to think the water is directly coming from the sink tap which is in the kitchen, and when she grew up, when she started growing, and when she came, I think so in 3rd standard, when she learned the water cycle, she came to know that water comes from rain and snow. Very good. 6. Do you think that the title of the poem, The Water Cycle, is suitable? You have to, if your answer is yes, why? If you are not, if your answer is no, say no. So, suitable title hai ki nahi aapka ye water cycle according to the poet, as she has given the title to her poem? Yes, I think it is right, because it is explaining everything about a water cycle, how the water comes, how it rises up, how it comes down, and where it goes and gets harvested. And if you have another name or title for this poem, you have to give the title and also give the reason why you want to give that title to this poem. Okay. Question 7. Do you think the poet is telling us not to waste water? Give reasons for your answer. Yes. In the last lines, 4 lines of the poem, the poet is trying to explain that the water comes from, though the water comes from the rain and the snow, and it falls and enters into the various areas of the land, oceans, seashore, then your lakes, stream, brook, but when it comes, the time is set up for each and every colonies. You can know that this is the particular time when the water is or the tap is open to come, and you then fill the water in your tanks at home. So, there when the water is, tap is open of your sink, naturally the water gets wasted over there, because you are using it for you are using your water for various purpose, for you washing your dishes, your utensils, your hands, your vegetables, and so the water is getting wasted in your sink tap. So, your water, the poet is here telling us that your water is getting wasted in our sink, and she is telling us or advising us that we should take care of water and not to waste it and save water. Yes, the last question is very interesting for you children. You must have studied about the water cycle in your science class. They are telling you to draw a diagram showing the entire process of the water cycle, and you are going to write each and every steps mentioning their process and the name of the steps of the process in this box, or you may take a bigger page and you may draw it in your notebook itself and send it to me, their colorful picture and your explanation of this water cycle. Till then children, we have to wind up this class over here. Hope you have enjoyed this poem and you have learned more about your water cycle through this poem. Yes. So, till then children, hope you will learn your poem by heart and you will solve your answers and send it to me. Till then, bye.